What is the biggest turn-off you've ever had on a date? I had matched with a Russian girl on Tinder who was very attractive, and we agreed to meet for coffee at a restaurant. But before I showed up, I made sure to clarify that it was just going to be the two of us, not her and a friend. I didn't want any surprises. However, when I arrived at the restaurant, my date showed up with her friend, and it was clear they were expecting me to pay. I didn't mind too much, but it was still a bit annoying. As we sat down and chatted, I noticed that my date's Tinder notifications kept going off, and she kept checking and responding to them throughout our time together. When I called her out on it, she tried to pretend it was her friend's phone, but I knew better. To make matters worse, I found out that the two girls had a scam going on where they would invite multiple Tinder dates to the same restaurant and have each guy pay for their food and drinks before leaving and coming back to meet the next guy. It was a pretty low move, and I couldn't wait to get out of there. Interestingly, when I showed the waitress a photo of the two girls that my date had sent me, she raised her eyebrow as if she recognized them. Later, I found out that these two girls had been pulling this scam for a while, and the waitress had seen it happen before. Despite the disappointing experience, I ended up meeting a different Russian girl who I fell in love with, and we now have a son and live in St. Petersburg, so I guess it all worked out in the end.